In this video, we're going to talk about exporting members in WishList members. So again, go to WishList member, members, and then export, and you'll see an interface like this. So very first thing to do here is just simply select the levels that we want to export. We can do select all, we can clear all. We'll just do gold here, for example. Then we just have a few options here. So export full data, you see as the tooltip says, all data fields associated with the WishList member use profiles will be exported. This includes any custom fields that might be associated with the member. So if you want absolutely everything that you can get on that user to export, then you would turn this on. You can choose whether or not to include the password. Keep in mind that once someone creates their password, and this is a WordPress thing, once someone creates their password in WordPress and it's stored in the WordPress database, it's encrypted. And that's a one-way encryption, so it can't be decrypted. So the password you're going to get is not going to be their actual password. It's going to be the encrypted version of it because there's no way for us to decrypt that. So depending on, there's lots of different scenarios for exports. Some scenarios that can work fine depending on where you're importing it into. But in a lot of cases, the encrypted version that you're going to get isn't going to be super useful because it's not their actual password. It's encrypted, and it's encrypted in a very specific way that's specific to WordPress, is specific to your individual site. And so if you're going into another system or even another WordPress install with different tokens that they use to encrypt, and like I said, it can get very complicated. But most of the time, this is not going to allow you to import those passwords straight over to another system, and they get to keep the exact same password. That's generally not how this is going to work, just to sort of point that out. Next is include inactive members. So any canceled or expired members are considered inactive members. So if you want to include them in the export, then you'll go ahead and check this. If you only want currently active members, then leave that unchecked. All right, so once we do that, we hit export members. The export will run. We can download it over wherever we want. I'm just going to cancel. And that will give us our CSV file with our exported members that we can take another WordPress install, another system, whatever it is that you're doing for these exports. So that is exporting members in WishList member.